Hey yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Sin, and today we are going to be reacting to some more old videos of mine from past channels, and I'm not gonna lie, they're not the best. But I guess that's why you clicked, so let's get into it. Okay, so here's a little bit of backstory for the first video. There was a time on YouTube when a YouTuber named Leafy is Here kind of changed the concept of what videos were. He brought in kind of like this new whole commentary over gaming type video. Probably wasn't the first person to do it, but he definitely was not the last. This kind of set a trend, and of course, me being the person who wants views, I hopped on that trend. And during this time, there was also a lot of Skype group chats, made from hundreds of other YouTubers that would all advertise their videos in them, and it was pretty tragic. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hey guys, so you know what I hate more than like anything right now? Skype group chats. Yes, like I get added to so many of them and I'm like, why do I need this? And then I see the title, advertise your videos here. Why do I want to advertise my videos, right? Fair enough. When I first got added, I was advertising some videos, you know, everyone else was, didn't really see any harm. And then it started to hit me that the fact that I get so many notifications now from just everyone, and it annoys me so much. Like, I mean, you guys think it's bad, you know, maybe wake up, have like, you know, 50 messages, 100 messages from these group chats, maybe even 100, you know what, maybe even 500, but no, you're all wrong, alright? 20 plus thousand.
Okay, yeah, so basically this would be a bunch of YouTubers that would post their video to YouTube and then post a link to it and here ask people to watch it. They would then do this continuously for hours, and more people would then do it, and more people would get added to the group chat. So the more people that were in it to advertise, were the more people that would see your advertisements. However, the only flaw is that people only cared about themselves, and you can't blame them. They're all there for the reason that they want to grow their channel. But the potential of these group chats to actually find someone to collab with was unreal and quite unmatched in anything else, but it was only used for this. So when I said I had 22,000 notifications, that was actually on a good day. Yeah, these group chats were pretty toxic.
20,000, just think of that right there. How can someone actually like send 20,000 like messages and stuff like that? I know it's a bunch of different people, like, you know, spamming all the stuff and things.
You guys just saw it too, right?
I know it's a bunch of different people, like, you know, spamming all the stuff and things like that, but
I just called out my guy. So if you don't know who this guy is, he's called Hdgamerz, and for some reason everyone hates him. Everyone hated him, meaning I guess they don't hate him now, but everyone hated this guy. It all kind of stemmed from his popularity and his growth through his subscriber shoutout series. He would shout people out, gain a bunch of subscribers from it because everyone would want a shout out from him because he was such a big YouTuber, but he hung around with the smaller YouTuber community. And I remember the Skype messages from this guy, because when I say he messaged me, I mean he did, but he messaged everyone the same thing. He'd try and get everyone to go inside of his subscriber shoutout stuff, and that would be how he'd grow, which is really smart. At the same time, it also meant that he had so many inactive viewers. So if you got a shout out from this guy, your channel would look dead. You'd get so many subscribers and no viewers at all. So if you see here, his channel's actually been deleted because he did have like 20k, probably a bit more by the time he kind of ended the channel. But yeah, there's a lot of hate on this guy. You know, I mean, poor dude, I don't really remember what exactly he did. Someone here calling him a hacker. Hdgamerz tries getting me to subbot.
So how does it work?
Let's do it right now and see how it works.
Show me how you do the sub for subs.
Nah, bro, I'd rather you just do it. I'm not gonna show you. Then you're gonna want to click on YouTube settings, right? And from there, you're gonna want to click at the bottom of the page. There should be a thing saying create a new channel.
Wait, it doesn't make sense though. So you're making these fake accounts subbing to yourself. How does that get you views?
Doesn't get you views. That's the thing.
So then how are you growing?
What do you mean, how am I growing?
Like you're just increasing the number, but you're not like really increasing your channel's growth, if you know what I mean.
I mean, do you want to do it or no?
I'm thinking about it, you know, I'm thinking about it.
I mean, there's no point in thinking about it. Do you want it? Okay, think about this, but do you want to grow or no on your channel? I mean, a lot of people do it that are big. I mean, if you did it, you wouldn't be the only one doing it, so.
Well, there it is. That's why we don't like Hdgamerz. A bunch of people in here saying that he said the same thing to them. He never said that to me. He just wanted me to join his sub for sub, what's it called, subscriber shoutouts thing. which I didn't do, by the way. So the next video is quite an interesting one. It's just a short 2 minutes long commentary video of me basically telling a story about the time I was on a bus. Now, I actually forgot about this until I just saw this video pop up, and I'll explain it into further more detail when we actually get into the video.
This was quite a while ago before I took 2 buses, and this was scary. Like, pretty much I was just on the bus. We were about to get off the bus. There was this man. Now, he was looking at my sister's bag, and I was like stood there staring at his hand, like I knew he was about to reach for something. And then as soon as he moved, I like fell back and then just shut out. Like, not really like fainted, it wasn't really like that bad, but I was shaking. I don't know what happened or anything. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, so basically, this story is completely true. I was on the bus on the way to school, and there was just some guy, he was just staring at my sister's bag. For some reason, the second he moved, I have, like, my whole body just, it shut down, and then I felt this weird thing. I've never been this, I don't know, scared maybe in all my life. But it wasn't like a normal scared, it was like some type of supernatural shit on that. I cannot explain it, but it was literally like I knew it was going to happen before it did, but it didn't happen. Makes no sense, I know.
This was scary. Obviously, me being the 13-year-old that I am, obviously came up with some theories of how it happens and all that. I didn't really understand it myself. I have an imagination when it needs to be there. But you can see I'm using...
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was 13 at the time and I did have an imagination, I'll admit that. So there is a chance that this is like one of those fake memories in my head which I don't actually remember the way it happened. But I honestly don't think I've ever experienced something as weird as this. So this next video is on a little kind of series that I had called Tech Time, where I basically just discussed technology. And this was my 2016 gaming setup. Okay, you see that there, that setup, how I had it? It was actually it was interesting. I liked it, I thought it was cool. But I cannot imagine having to look up at a game now every single time. Like, that would pain me.
There, so that is the thing there. Right now I've got it on 1080p. You can switch it up to whatever settings you want. There's a control panel as well for what you want for it, which can be really, really handy.
That GoPro that I had was so annoying. Don't get me wrong, I loved it, but it had no screen. It was the original GoPro, I believe. Well, probably not the very original, but it was one of the first ones, which meant it was just the camera itself. There was no like screen or anything on it. So on half of these videos, on any vlogs that I've got, I'll have the camera like right up close to my face because I have no clue what it can see. And looking back, it's very embarrassing, but I guess at the time I just didn't care.
For my microphone, I'm going to be getting a pop filter just as it doesn't come with it. I've already ordered it.
The Blue Yeti has a pop filter inside it. That's what the mesh is. I don't know how I didn't know that at the time. It was so dumb of me. I swear I did. I knew that. I just wanted to... No, I did. I knew it. I knew it had a pop filter in it. I just wanted to get one because it looks cool. On any videos where I actually have a webcam, after I got the pop filter, I make sure you can see it in the screen just because it looked professional. But if you're going to get the Blue Yeti, you don't need a pop filter. It helps to have one. I have one for this, but I don't use it. But just a tip, if you ever get in one, you don't need it. And that's probably the same with the Blue Snowball, which is a lot cheaper. But again, that's just a guess. Now, see this setup, it was good, it was. I actually ended up getting LEDs around everything that you can see there. So both the monitors, I got it around my computer. So I mean, that's going to be all from me. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to smash that like button and remember to subscribe if you want to see more content. These videos are always interesting to make because it's always nice to look back and see what I did. But that's been it. I have many more videos just like these ones, even older, even more recent, which I would love to show you guys. And if you want an updated gaming setup, because I didn't do one in 2020, I will do one this year. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. My name's been Jordan. Bye bye. Jordan or Sin here, and today we're playing some Hardpoint on